And Shalom. Allah start off by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone. Salutations to the for that. This person is truth. The cross proclaims of true Savior charity. All right, it's the brother I'm one by from the Birmingham camp, Alabama GMS. Then we'll get to the sin just going to just about how to just how like the wisdom, of this world, is it's not according to the wisdom of the Lord, Yahweh Shah, this Bible or this word, because the wisdom of this world just teaches you, to be proud and, teach you just how to be, the opposite of what the Lord, Yahweh Shah, wants you to be, for like being in uh, a righteous mentality. You know what I'm saying? This world and this wisdom, this world of the so-called white man Esau, Edomites kingdom teaches you how to be just pride and wicked. Teach you, hey, be all you could be. With the army commercial, that proud statement. And do as thou wilt. Wisdom. Do as thou will. Do what the hell you want to do. Follow. Just saying, like, that's what this world teaches you. Do the hell you want to do. Hey, these Baptist church preachers, these Baptist church preachers, when they teach the word, they tell you, they teach you that, you can do what you want to do, um, you're gonna face no consequences from the Lord, but that's not true, because according to the scriptures, you keep continue to do these wicked acts that the Lord despises. The Lord's gonna kill you for it, man. And that's what Lord's gonna bring. That's why the Lord Yahweh gonna bring a lot of judgment, upon the world, and upon the so-called white man Esau Edom's kingdom's world, and upon the heathen and upon the so-called Negro, Latino natives, the Israelites, the Lord's chosen people as well, man. But I'm getting to it. Ecclesiastes 9:15. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. So now, who the poor wise man, the men out there on the highways and byways, apostles, elders, and brethren of great millstone, tell you the truth of the word of the Lord. You know, you know, we against the ways of the world. We teaching you according to the scriptures, giving the real knowledge and understanding of the Lord. Giving real knowledge and wisdom, the real riches of the word of the Lord. But reading on, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remember that same poor man. So yeah, by his wisdom, like we tell you so-called Negro, Latino natives first, Israelites. We trying to get you to come to the understanding the word of the Lord, and come back to the real knowledge of the Lord, the grace of the Lord, to repent, come out the ways of the world, the philosophy, the proudness, the proud and wicked ways of the world. Hey, but y'all don't want to listen, so y'all don't want to listen to the men of the Lord, man. So y'all really despise the word of the Lord, man. And nobody really take the men of the Lord, a great millstone, from the elders, and the men of the Lord serious, man. They really don't really take consideration to what we really telling them. It's really for your benefit, man. It's not for your downfall. This place, the so-called white man Esau, Edomite's kingdom is for your downfall, man, not for your benefit. Eventually, this place, the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna bring judgment upon this place, America, and upon the world, and upon this world of the so-called white man Esau, Edom's kingdom, and it's gonna fail, man. It's gonna fail you miserably. You so-called Negro, Latino natives, man. It's gonna, it's gonna be a real situations, real troubles to come, and you gonna know why. You gonna see these devils, so-called white man Esau, Edomites don't care about you, man. They don't care about you now, but in the times we're going forward, it's gonna get worse, and you gonna know that these devils, the Edomites, so-called white man, so-called white race, red people, red nation, don't give a damn about you, so-called Negro, Latino natives. But on the men, from the apostles, elders, and brethren that's teaching the word of the Lord through the spirit power, Yahweh Shai, a great millstone, telling you, man. And man, come out the ways, come out these ways, man. Come to the name of the Lord. Come to this truth and repent, but and believe on His word and believe what we telling you. But if you don't, that's on you. The Lord, you gonna be put to death with the so-called white man, Esau, Edomite's kingdom, and the heathen. But this verse. You see, Ecclesiastes 9:16. Then I said, wisdom is better than strength. So yeah, wisdom is better than strength, man. So having knowledge of this word, y'all, sometimes better than the strength of this world. The wisdom of this world, or just in general, you having wisdom to navigate through a situation, get through a situation without really, going to combat. Because you could be knowledgeable of a way to I'm trying to get that word to to stop a situation. I could say to stop a situation from escalating, to a war, But these devils, so-called white man, Esau, Edomites, they promote war. They want war, They always starting shit, They always want to. They be the ones first one to make first hit, cause they known by their gun, Their strength, they strength and blessing is the gun. So, they don't really have no wisdom to come at you to negotiate. And, even if they do, they don't keep their word. They backstab you, and find a way to take you down, kill you, and take what you got. So these devils, they ain't really got no truth and backbone in them, man. They ain't nothing but the wicked, man. They take what you got, and just leave you for dead, man. But like I said, real wisdom, knowledge, understanding it lies with the men of the Lord, from the apostles, elders, and the brethren teaching the truth. The 144,000, the elect. Hopefully, I'll be part of that number. But the Lord gives his knowledge and understanding to his men, his chosen men, to give you understanding how to go about a situation, how to deal with it. But reading on, nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. So yeah, I say our words, like I said, from the man that's teaching the word of the Lord, our wisdom is despised of this world, man. And our words, these people, they think that we just out there just to be out there to mess around and talk shit and put on a show, but really, it's really serious business that we're telling you. That hey, the Lord is finna bring heavy judgment. You seen, the month of January is, it's a heavy time, heavy judgment. Lord, things was happening. Lord, the thing with Iran and U.S. firing, killing, U.S. killing Iran, was a vice president, something like that, top general, and then other things that started happening, had earthquakes and I forgot what else happened in the month of January. I forgot what else happened, but then end of the month, Kobe Bryant, that shook the world, the death of Kobe Bryant, and I forgot what else happened in the month of January, but it was something else. But the coronavirus that's going around. So yeah, but we telling you these things about the pestilence and death and destruction that the Lord finna bring, but our people don't take it serious. So-called Negro Latino natives don't take it serious, man. They think that it's a game, but when it happens, when it's being shown for more and more, when these things start to happen right in your face, you're gonna know that a prophet been among you, and these words was true. The words of the Lord, through the Spirit power, Yahweh, these words was true. That the men was identifying ways about was teaching and on the internet. So from there, I'm gonna go ahead close this out because I ain't want to make it too long. It's 1 Corinthians 3:19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. For it's written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. So yeah, the wisdom of this world is foolish to the Lord. So I said the wisdom of this world, like I said, they teach you, to be a sellout, be wicked. Hey, hey, you ain't gotta worry about doing what thus said the Lord. Far like the so-called Negro Latino natives, because the laws and statutes and commandments is for the so-called Negro Latino natives and the Israelites only. The heathen nations forget about it. The Lord ain't dealing with them. But that's what they push and promote upon our people, so-called Negro Latino natives, to go off and do wicked acts and sell out and be proud. So that's why the Lord said, this wisdom, this word is foolishness, man, because it leads you to a whole bunch of just troubles and death and distress and destruction, upon our people, so-called Negro Latino natives, man. And why the Lord, Yahweh Shai, he ain't, Lord, he hate this place, man. He hate the so-called white man. Esau, Edomites hate this rulership. He eventually gonna come down. He gonna come back. Eventually gonna come back and take him down. But they're gonna take their own craftiness too, because these devils think they wise, think they could try to offset the prophecies, whatever it may be. They try to come against the Lord, try to come against the Most High, Yahweh Shai. But the Lord's gonna snare them up, man, in their own craftiness, man. They had a plan against the Most High, against his chosen elect, the so-called Negro Latino native men, 144,000, But for now, it's 1 Corinthians, the next verse. First Corinthians 3:20, and again the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, and that they are vain. So yeah, so the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise of this world, and their thoughts are vain, man. It's empty, don't mean nothing, man. The wisdom of this word don't mean nothing compared to it. The spirit power Yahweh Shai, the words of the Lord through the spirit power Yahweh Shai, that these words and understanding of the scriptures is true, as it has meaning, and it could benefit you in the long run than rather the short run, because this world, the so-called white man Esau, Edomite's kingdom teach you just, hey, go get it, but they don't really, it's not nothing really promised in this world, they just teach you to go get your money, work your ass off, so you can have money stored up and rest from your labors here. But this ain't our rest. This ain't the rest of so-called Negro Latino natives, man. That was the so-called white man Esau, Edom push, man. You think that this is not forever, man, because the Lord could take your life. Lord could take your life at any time, man. The Lord make it known that this is not your rest, man. And that the devils, the so-called white man Esau, Edomites, they just deceive you, pushing that false doctrine in the churches, that prosperity doctrine, but not knowing that what's to come is not prosperity for this place. So for this place, America, and for the so-called white man Esau, Edomite's kingdom, because the Lord finna bring a whole bunch of judgment, he finna bring this place down, going forward, man, because it's gonna be a drastic change, man, in this, this decade going forward, man, because it's not gonna be the same, man. A lot of things finna change. It's gonna be a lot of death out here, and a lot of chaos. It's gonna be job losses, because they head into a lot of more robot manufacturing jobs. They're heading to like a lot more robots to do the job than the people. So you're gonna have less people working jobs. You're gonna have more robots in stores, and there's gonna be a lot of chaos, and there'll be a lot of people out here just wondering why this and that going on. But the men of the Lord from the apostle elders that's on the highways and byways teaching His word through the internet, telling you what's to come, because eventually they're gonna take us off the streets, and then off the internet soon, going forward, because they taking pages down left and right, But with that, I don't want to make this too long. We'll go into that. So again, hope this was edifying understanding, of going to that. So again, I give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim, Shai Bashim, Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the sisters, brothers, to the few Aqua sisters. Do listen, keep the faith, and Yahweh Shai keep fighting with that. Say shalom.